Hello, flesh bags and other species and whatnot. I'm Clone 5. And we're back, voice dubbing another chapter of Fight Class 3. I'm once again, the plan here, for this is to just eventually voice dub the entirety of Fight Class 3. And if Season 2 isn't out by the final chapter voice dubbed, well, oh well. Um, Anyways, last time we were here with chapter 2, or round 2. Um, Maria tries to frame, or sorry, Maria threatens to frame Juji Tae with sexual assault if he wouldn't comply with joining the fight classes. So you already know how bad, like actually morally bad, Maria is, just from that alone. Um, anyways, then what was up? Um, then we have like a scene where we get to see the chairman of Namil High School, and he basically um, slips under the table that Kim Jong Won um, is allowed, in quotes, to do like to get their hands dirty, to do something illegal. Um, and we're about to find out why with this chapter, chapter 3. Um, but also, Jujite learns of the heel hook, or he at least sees a video of Royce Gracie doing the heel hook. Um, and then he heads home, right? And then he ends up getting his mouth muffled by a hand. So now that the yap sesh is done, time for chapter 3. Also, sorry if I pause occasionally, just making sure I have enough time for this. Anyways, let's do this. Sup? Hmm. The hell? Who? Hmm. Now then, why don't we get this over with, Jite? Huh? He knows who I am? Whoa! Oh? Would you look at that? You from the fight classes? Is this, what, another test or something? Eek! Gah! Huh? Wow. That was possibly the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. Anyways, this will heal in time. Bzzz. Huh? Done fucked up his ankle. I want it in cash. See you at school tomorrow. Oi, Kim Jong-won. Yes? Enough spacing out. Test preparations going well? Yes, just... Then again, what do you need to prepare for, eh? Still, best be on your toes since it's a kid Maria picked out. So focus. Do your best to become a just examiner. Did you catch his face? No, not with the mask and hat he had on. Have you done anything to deserve this? Of course not. I think. The ankle of all places. A coincidence? Or... So is there anything we can do now? I wonder. I was hoping to go for a decision using your ability to dodge, but that won't be likely with that leg. You don't think we could delay? Even less likely. We may have gotten permission for the test, but let's just say the attention on you isn't positive. Moreover, fighters are held responsible for their own well-being before fights. Taking care of your health is a skill too. How bad is it? Well, I can at least walk on it for. Jiyoon says I have my unusual flexibility to thank for not getting hurt. Jiyoon. Ah, yeah, my friend right here. She's studying nursing, so she knows her stuff. Hey, Jiyoon, can you tell her about my... You've said everything already. There isn't anything else. I'll be going now. What? Jiyoon? What's with her? She's not normally like this. Maybe she needs to pee? Girlfriend? What? No, just a friend. A girl that's a friend.
Well, look who it is. Been a while, Maria.
Huh?
How you been?
Kim Don-won, why are you with someone from class 3? Huh? I had something to...
Why? We're friends. Am I not allowed to be with friends?
You're the guy from yesterday! Are you sure? Positive. Not just his voice, but those eyes. I'm certain. Shit, of all people.
Fuck's he on about? That guy from yesterday? What's that supposed to mean?
You disappoint me, Kim Don-won. I didn't expect you to actually be behind this. Are you prepared to face the consequences? Maria, I'm...
Christ, you dipshit. All you had to do was play dumb, and instead... Alright, so I admit it. It was me. I taught a lesson to a cheeky little freshman turd. So what? Am I not allowed? You!
Juji Tae.
Huh. Fucking really. Let him go. I want to see what he does.
Enough. That's enough, Yankee Hoon. No need to get overexcited. After all, weren't you simply doing as you were ordered?
What?
No need to make a big deal out of it. Let's go, Juji Tae. Oh, and don't get me wrong. I'll remember this. That goes for both of you. Hug.
Yankee Hoon? Huh, don't think so. Why?
No reason. Just wondering if you knew him since he's in the fight classes.
What year is he in?
Second, I think. Incredible.
There's someone in the fight classes you actually don't know.
That's my point. Are you sure you don't have the wrong... What class is he in? 1?
I don't know that. Forget it. I wasn't even curious any. Why are you with someone from class 3? Huh? Ah, class 3. It was class 3.
Holy! Class 3?
Yeah. Why?
You went to fight class 3?
Nah, I met him on the roof, actually.
Oh, man. I thought...
Why? What's so special about class 3?
Oh, boy. Vegeta, you actually don't know anything about the fight classes, huh? Oh, my innocent little lamb.
Huh?
You know how Namil High is famous for being a training school for fighters?
Yeah, I know that much.
Then listen carefully. The fight classes are divided into 3 parts: Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. There's no real meaning behind Classes 1 and 2 being separated other than for administration purposes. They both have the domestic MMA promotion road, FC, in mind as their goal. They're sometimes called the RFC classes for convenience. There's about 15 students per class, a lot less than regular classes. If you pass the test, you will be the RFC class's 31st student.
Right. Is the RFC thing mandatory if I get in, though?
You kidding me? There are some among them already dreaming on standing on an international stage like the UFC, even though they're just teens like us. The fight classes of Namil High aren't something you join if you fancy it. Not only is the competition insane, so are the benefits.
Benefits? What kind of benefits?
Money. Sponsorship grants.
How much?
I don't know the exact amount, only that's a lot. It depends on the individual's ability, so I guess people are reluctant to share. After all, nobody wants their worth equated to a dollar sign. But it's only natural for those who work harder to enjoy more benefits. With enough skill, more privileges and opportunities will be available on top of better grants. It's the reason the ranking system exists.
Ranking system? Like what? A, B, C, D?
Yeah. Now, it's been quiet since the semester's only just started, but the ranking tournament that'll soon take place is the Jewel of Namil High. Coming to Namil High was the best decision of my life.
Huh. I see.
Anyway, anyone that manages to achieve rank S is given a choice: the opportunity to join Class 3. But this Class 3 is quite the enigma. For starters, their classroom is completely isolated and has enough security that nobody can even get close. It's basically North Korea. That's not including how they don't do outside activities or work with other classes, and apparently the chairman operates it privately. There isn't anything not fishy about it. As a result, most people refuse the offer despite the massive money grants.
Jeez, I wouldn't take it either.
But what exactly is their purpose? What's most likely among the countless rumors is... Valtudo.
Valtudo?
Just as its namesake foretells, it's a no-holds-barred tournament where anything goes. Nobody knows exactly how far the extremes of its lack of rules reaches. Only that in the past, it disappeared after receiving legal sanctions for its excessive brutality and volume of deaths. Fight Class 3 is related to Valtudo, is one of the more believable hypotheses. The rest are stuff you'd expect to see in low-budget horror movies, like Monster Class 3 or some such.
Yeah? Maybe I should be glad it was only my ankle. The fight classes really are something else, huh?
Training is the only way to survive.
Training. Oh, crap! Training!
Huh?
What period is it right now? I forgot I had training at 7th period. Why am I so... I might make it if I run.
Hey, Jite, you probably don't know this either then.
Huh?
The reason why is unknown, but there's one person who returned to the RFC classes after being in Fight Class 3.
Who's that?
Current captain of the second year RFC classes. The rank S1 monster claimed to be the strongest since the establishment of the middle high school's fight classes.
You're here.
Maria de Cascos.
It's time to train.
And that is all for this video, or this chapter. Sorry. um, I think it was a bit shorter. I think also, though mainly it might have to be to do with like the fight scenes. Well, specifically only Yankee Hoon bodying the absolute shit out of Jujite. Things to note, I guess. Well, one, we now know who Yankee Hoon is. Well, we know who grabbed Jujite at the end of chapter 2. It's Yankee Hoon. But he is a Fight Class 3 student. So that'll be interesting to see him more. He does appear, like, I'd say about 3 more times. Maybe 4 more times throughout the season. But quite a few of those times are for one specific arc. That I don't want to spoil. I mean, obviously, everyone who has read Fight Class 3 by now should, obviously know what arc it is. But that reminds me. No, okay. I'm gonna try not to spoil it. So, what we do know from reading this chapter, if we were, let's say, a new reader, one, Yankee Hoon's a member of Fight Class 3, so that's 2 students who have been in or are in Fight Class 3. So you got Maria de Cascos and Yankee Hoon. Maria is obviously the strongest of the fight classes, at least Prime Maria. And Yankee Hoon just ooh, I don't know if I should spoil this. If you've seen the confirmation bias video, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's the oldest video I have on this channel. But when Yankee Hoon was doing that stare down with Maria on the rooftop, that panel where he goes, "What?" And his like eye twitches, or his like face twitches, the twitching symbol. That's more telling than what it is leading on. Like obviously, just okay. So if I were to talk, if I were to if I were talking to the new readers, it's obvious there's something going on that we don't know yet as of chapter 3. Anyways, so we know the chairman is fine with there being outside violence, there being outside assault. So like, Yankee Hoon breaking Jujite's ankle, or was it a fracture? It was like a sprain or something. He fucked it up. Um, and I'm pretty sure the chairman um, put Yankee Hoon up to the task, and Kim Dong Won just paid Yankee Hoon. Um, or yeah, or something like that, you know? Or maybe just Kim Dong Won just told, or sorry, or maybe chairman told Kim Dong Won to go hire Yankee Hoon out of Kim Dong Won's own fight class money, so or scholarship money or whatnot. So there's that. Um, Gosh, this was a really short chapter. Oh yeah, we were introduced to Valtudo, which is basically like a death a death fights. Well, actually, fights to the death or slash death fights. I call them death fights because it just rolls off the tongue better. Um, but or just straight up you fight to kill. Valtudo is just no holds barred. Like like there's really barely any rules, and thus that causes like quote unquote accidental deaths. And this is Valtudo is obviously an illegal practice in the canon of Fight Class 3. Um, we actually also learn more about Class 3, like the actual class itself. And it's like it's isolated in this like small fucking two-story gym looking building, which is interesting. I really want to see the actual. Well, I want to see the inside of it, but we don't have that at all in this season, and that's kind of ticks me off. But at least that's still confirmation of season 2. I do have this like bullshit theory that eventually there's going to be a whole raid on just trying to break into Class 3. Obviously, it's probably not going to happen, but it's fun to think about. Um, Also, we can tell Ji-yoon does not like Maria at all, which, yeah, she's made that blatantly clear since chapter chapter 1. Yeah. um so yeah, at least there's no break in the character development there. Maria's just doesn't care either way. Although also like Maria does lack certain social cues. You'll see it later on in the manhwa. It's kind of funny. Um, but also, when you know her backstory and stuff, it kind of sucks, but it doesn't take away from the like evil shit she's done before. Which, granted, it's not a lot, but I've already talked about it in the previous videos, so I'm not going to talk about it here. But you'll probably get the gist of it. Um. Also Coach Il Myung. Oh no, Coach. No, Il Myung's the female one, right? Oh god damn it. Oh, I forgot the coach's name. The male coach. I don't know. He seems okay. It's clear he has like a mentor. He's a mentor. He's a coach. You know. Of course, he's gonna be like a decent-ish person. Yeah, I think this chapter was just terribly short, and also the fight scenes and stuff. I tried doing Yankee Hoon's voice properly in the beginning, but I only kicked in like once we see him and Kim Don Won together at the rooftop. So my bad. But it's clear like Maria can't. I don't know. Sorry. It's clear Miria has to play it cautious because once again the chairman took her money. Like the chairman took. Oh shoot. I spoiled something there, but oh well. Well, it's going to come up in the upcoming chapters, anyways. So, um, currently Maria's in the fight class, or no. Currently Maria is not in class 3, in chapter 3. She's the captain of class 2, obviously. It's clear, but it is clear in her position she has to play it safe. Because the chairman is probably like could probably restrict her, like I don't know if it's a grant or what of the fight classes, her opportunity to be in the fight classes, which which her goal is to climb up to the top of. God damn it! Well, she was technically already at the top. I guess trying to get more information on Jujegak. So, anyways, sorry for the um train wreck of this yap session that I was having. Um, this video isn't gonna be out until probably the next video schedule. So you'll be seeing this at like the video schedule in the future. Um, if you like this, subscribe. Let's if I haven't already hit the goal, um, just all I need is one person for that 10 subscriber special. Um, but assuming we've already hit 10 subscribers, the new subscriber goal will be 50 subscribers. We don't want to go too big. So 50 subscribers will be the next special. So just hit the subscribe button if you like the video. And join the Discord server. I'm not a fleshback living being, of course. I'm not sociable, I guess. But having more community members for the server would be interesting, and also having advice and ideas on what to improve the server with, because I know I still got a lot of stuff to do for that. Anyways, if also the Discord is a way you can reach to me faster than things like YouTube. Granted, it's not by much time difference since I constantly check my notifications. But if you do want I guess a slightly more personal and maybe a little more private way of interaction, and no, I'm not saying DMs. No, the server itself, like you can chat on the server because I'm not taking DMs. um, but if you want to chat with me on there, the server's there. If you're comfortable with, you can join the Patreon. Obviously, blatantly just gonna put this out here for full awareness and stuff. Just full openness. Do not pay for the tier for tier 1 if you cannot afford it. Like if you're even if you're in like yellow, and let's say your financial status was yellow. If you're in yellow, or if you're in green, but if you like buy the subscription, you're going to be in yellow. Just don't buy the subscription. Like only get the subscription if you're financially stable. Like if you're very financially stable. Please, I do not want to encourage I do not want people to think I'm encouraging the act of recklessly spending money on subscriptions. So, anyways, that's all I have to say about that. Yap session done. Got stuff to do. So yeah, bye.